Hello friends, welcome to EduTerrain and a warm good evening to you all. Hope you all had a great day. So with the same enthusiasm, let's start today's session. Descriptive answer writing, agricultural engineering, one of the most important topics again. You can say like agronomy, animal husbandry, poultry, horticulture, agricultural engineering is also one of the unique topics. Yes, hope my voice is clear. Last week someone has said that my voice is not clear. Okay, this is good. Okay, so now without wasting much time, let's start today's session. So before that, I have a small announcement. Very recently, we have hit a 500 target on YouTube channel. So with that, I have or EduTerrain is offering all the courses at flat 500 rupees. If anyone of you are waiting for such an opportunity, this is a time. For all these courses, we have slashed down the prices to flat 500. You need not use any code also. You can directly go ahead with the purchase. Yes, good evening Pallu. So farm and agriculture engineering, this is the syllabus that NABARD has prescribed, and all these topics we have already covered as part of the static part, and then along with that we have also done good amount of topics for your descriptive part as well. Okay, and in this session we'll be discussing one question, and I'll be giving good number of homework questions as well, so that you can practice your questions. And my offer is still open. You can send in your answers to me for correction, and I'll be evaluating your answers and giving you with providing you with the feedback, personal feedback about your answers, so that you can work on your lacunas. Okay, and strengthen your strengths. So yes, with this, let me start. And for all those who have not attended or somehow missed the last session, these are some of the important points for you to remember while answering the or while doing the descriptive questions. And I have compiled these points based on the evaluation that I have done for various students, their answers. Usme these are the most common mistakes they were doing. So these I have included here. So one, practicing your answer writing, you using a timer, because अभी तो आपके पास full time है. So आप 1 घंटे 2 घंटे भी बैठ के लिख दोगे. That's not the case. In the examination we have a strict timelines, right? So try to adhere to those timelines. अगर वो करना है तो timer लगा के लिखना है. Analyze your answers after completion. एक बार देख के ही submit कर दीजिए मुझे. In this case, वहाँ तो एग्जाम में टीचर एग्जामिनर को सबमिट करना पड़ेगा. Structure your answers properly. Many times I have seen that the content is really very good, but presentation is not. So please focus on your presentation, highlighting the most important points so that they should be catchy to the examiner. अगर वो highlight हो गए मतलब examiner also will understand that कि knowledge है. ऑलवेज प्रेजेंट द आंसर पॉइंट वाइज. पैराग्राफ्स में इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट्स ढूंढना बहुत मुश्किल होता है. हेडिंग्स, सब हेडिंग्स एंड पॉइंट्स. डन. यूज ओल्ड कीबोर्ड फॉर प्रैक्टिसिंग और improving your typing speed. Please don't practice your answers on your phone or your regular laptop. That's not gonna help you in your real exam while doing your real examination. Okay, now with this let me start. So whenever we talk about any descriptive answer, what are the four heads that you have to present in as part of your answer? One, introduction. Next, connecting link between the introduction and the body of the answer, otherwise it will be left as hanging. Something is hanging without a head. So please be very, very careful. There should always be a connecting link between introduction and the body of the answer. Next, but the body of the answer itself and the conclusion. This forms a major chunk. ये तो सिर्फ एक सेंटेंस का है. And introduction and conclusion 10 to 15% each. That's it, not more than that. Okay. And exceptionally कुछ अलग सा important information है that you want to share, then you can give a little bit more number of words to introduction or conclusion. So in today's session, we'll be doing this question, what is farm or agriculture mechanization, that is farm mechanization or agriculture mechanization. Explain the major advantages of transforming Indian agriculture through farm mechanization. So first thing in the introduction, we'll be explaining what exactly is this, what is its aim, etc. And in the body of the answer, we'll be focusing mostly on the, they have already given only advantages they are asking. So you will be focusing on the major advantages of transforming Indian agriculture through farm mechanization, and here we have to explain. So whenever we have to explain, what is that you have to do? You have to give a clear account as to how and why something happens. That is, here we are saying that major advantages, they're asking you to explain the major advantages. So highlight the major advantages, and whatever the advantages that you are highlighting, substantiate your statement with an example or a fact or a figure. Hope I'm able to make a point here. Yes? Okay. So this is how you have to present your answer. So let's look at the answer itself. And before starting the answer again, एक और चीज़ मैं clarify करना चाहती हूँ यहाँ पे. Whenever we talk about 15 marks answer in NABARD examination especially, 600 words से ज़्यादा मत लिखिए. Okay? And 10 marks, not more than 400 words. Plus or minus 50 words, 25 to 50 words चलेगा, but still जितना हो सकता है please be in the word limit only. Why? Whenever you cross the word limit, the simple thing that examiner will get impression is that you are not able to express yourself properly within the word limit, and that's not a good sign. That's not a good sign of a manager. Okay, जो आपका position है, जो as a candidate you are attempting for NABARD grade A position, assistant manager or grade B में manager post. So उसमें this is not the quality where you are not able to express yourself properly. So please be very, very careful. Okay, always strictly adhere to the word limit that is mentioned. Okay, now coming to the answer. So first thing, what is farm or agriculture mechanization? Simple, explain. उसका definition दे दीजिए. So here farm mechanization refers to the use of machinery and technology to improve agricultural efficiency, productivity and sustainability. एक ये हो गया. So how? By involving the application of mechanical power, tools and equipment to various agriculture operations like your sowing, irrigation, harvesting, whatnot, all the operations we can mechanize. What is the aim of farm mechanization? See, here everything is mentioned. First, definition, how or where, and what is its use. So to reduce labor intensity, to increase precision and enhance crop yields, ultimately transforming Indian agriculture. एंड यहाँ पे एक और सेंटेंस मैंने डाल दिया है, इंडियन एग्रीकल्चरल सेक्टर इज अ वाइटल पार्ट ऑफ इट्स इकोनॉमी. आई वांट टू emphasize the importance of agriculture and how this agriculture mechanization can improve that. For that, I have given a single sentence. India's agriculture is a vital part of its economy, contributing around 15 to 80% to its GDP and employing about 58% of the workforce. Okay. However, the sector is reeling under low productivity due to small land holdings, labor shortages and traditional methods of farming. So here, even before giving the advantages, I am simply highlighting a simple thing that this is what we currently stand at and the problems because of which we are showing that there are various advantages of farm mechanization through which we can transform Indian agriculture. Okay, same question से ही मैं कर रही हूँ. I'm not getting anything new from anywhere outside. Only based on the key points. ये keyword है यहाँ पे. ये sorry. Okay, this is the keyword here. This is the keyword here. Transforming Indian agriculture. This is the keyword here. So based on the keywords only, you have to build the answer. So wherever you're feeling like you're not able to understand or stuck, please let me know. I'll be more than happy to answer your queries or questions. Okay, now connecting link. As I've said, connecting link zaruri hai, otherwise it will be like a hanging fruit without pedicel. without stock here in this case. Yes, introducing farm mechanization can transform Indian agriculture and offer several benefits. Like, what are those benefits? Increased productivity and efficiency. Mechanized farming allows for more work to be done in less time compared to manual labor. For example, a tractor-driven plow can prepare land much faster than animal-driven plows or manual labor. This leads to a significant increase in the area cultivated and the speed of sowing, harvesting, and other activities. Again, as I've said, whenever you are giving these kind of statements, suggesting the advantages, in this case advantages of farm mechanization, you have to substantiate your answer, explain. So you have to substantiate your answer through with proper examples or facts and figures. So here I have taken one fact or figure. The International Food Policy Research Institute estimates that farm mechanization can increase the agriculture productivity by 30 to 50% and in some cases even higher. One second. For example, the use of combine harvesters for rice and wheat in Punjab and Haryana has drastically reduced the time required for harvesting from weeks to just a few days, allowing for quicker sowing of the next crop such as wheat rice rotation. So here this example, where did I get this from? This I got it from the regular content only, the one which we have already done in one of the classes of crop rotation and cropping patterns and cropping systems. Okay, from that I have taken this example, and this in one of the research articles they have mentioned. So from that I have taken this, and other data, whatever that you will come across or you had come across, all these data I have taken from our regular notes only, and from the economic survey, from one of the reports NABARD has published. All these content I have already provided to you in the form of documents, PDFs. Whenever I used to get any report or any article related to the subject, I always used to provide you with the PDFs, if you remember, or if you had gone through the PDFs. From that only, except this data, all other data I have taken from those documents only. Now you understood the importance of those PDFs. Many a times, whatever the facts and figures and examples that you use for substantiating your descriptive answers, you get from the regular current affairs only. Okay, hope I'm able to make a point here. Yeah, stubble burning is also one of the problems because of this only, to hasten up the clearance of the fields for next year sowing, and also that is because of the lack of labor. Okay. Yes, Pallu, nice note. Yes. Moving on to our next reason or next advantage, reduction in labor cost and dependency. With increasing rural to urban migration, there has been a shortage of farm labor in India, especially during peak agriculture seasons. Mechanization reduces the dependency on manual labor and cuts down on labor cost. This is particularly useful in regions experiencing labor shortage due to demographic shifts. Excuse me. For instance, in states like Tamil Nadu and Karnataka, and in some parts of Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, this I have witnessed myself personally. Mechanized rice transplanters have become essential due to the shrinking availability of farm labor. By using transplanters, farmers can reduce the reliance on human labor, especially during planting season. And during harvesting seasons, people, especially the combine harvester owners, especially from northern parts of India, they drive all the way to southern parts during harvesting of paddy, and they do the work on the rental basis, and then they move back to their original places again doing the harvesting work there. So this is how they are utilizing these machines, okay, in reducing their dependency on the labor, actually, which is meager, especially during the peak seasons of agriculture, like during sowing it becomes difficult, during that is sowing or planting, and during harvesting. And between that, whatever weeding and all that, they get labor, not a issue. But these two seasons are the most important times of in the crop production steps, where you require a lot of labor, and during that time we have shortage of labor. Okay, third important advantage, mechanized, that is optimized input use. By using the mechanized systems, we can optimize the usage of our resources. Agriculture economics, optimization of resources will lead to maximization of profits. The same principle that has to be applied here. This fertilizer spreaders, precision seeders, drip irrigation systems enable optimal use of seeds, water, fertilizers and pesticides. Also very recently, I forgot to add that usage of drones has been is being promoted even by the government also, so as to go for your what you'll say input addition, like your fertilizers or insecticides or pesticides, in a much precise manner than the normal manual ones, wherein they'll be able to do that very precisely without much wastage as well, and uniform application would be there. So here I forgot to add that also you can add. But here in one of the reports there is an example of the usage of laser guided land levelers in states like UP and Haryana, which has helped optimization of water use, especially in rice cultivation, leading to water saving of about 25 to 30%. Again, this is from one of the reports only. Okay, I hope you're enjoying the session. If yes, please like and share this session with your friends as well, so that they can also benefit from these sessions. Yes, coming to the fourth important advantage, reduction in post-harvest losses. See, when threshers etc. are used, what will happen? Proper harvesting would be done, and that will lead to lower post-harvest losses. So in India, post-harvest losses are estimated at around 10 to 20% of total agriculture production. Yes, in cereals it is different, in pulses it is different, or in horticulture production it is, the wastage is different. So on an average it is in the range of 10 to 20% due to inefficient handling, lack of storage and improper harvesting techniques. Mechanization through tools like threshers, dryers and storage equipment can help reduce these losses significantly. Best example, it is the introduction of mechanized grain threshers in Punjab and Haryana that has greatly reduced post-harvest losses of wheat, which traditionally suffered from delays and inefficiencies in manual threshing. So this is one of the best examples, and this we have given in one of the reports only that I have already provided to you. And this data about this mechanized grain threshers, this was provided to us by the Research Institute of Wheat and Barley, which is in Karnal, and there's one more university in UP Meerut. These two institutes, they have come up on this research of farm mechanization in North India. In that report, they have given us this data. Okay, so I'm also giving you the sources from where the data has been taken. Yes, moving on to our next advantage, improved crop management. So here mechanization also supports better crop management. In this case, we are talking about precision farming, the latest technology. So delays in sowing or harvesting often result in yield losses. Machines ensure that tasks are performed at the optimum time, improving overall crop health, yield, etc. For instance, precision farming technologies such as GPS-based equipment in agriculture are being used in Maharashtra for sugar cane and cotton farming, ensuring timely planting and harvesting, which leads to higher yields. You can give the example of UP as well for wheat and sugar cane. Okay. Yes, moving on to our next advantage. These are the regular or the general advantages that you keep on coming across in various articles. Higher economic returns. While mechanization requires an initial capital investment, it leads to long-term savings by increasing yields, reducing labor cost and cutting down on input wastage. The overall economic returns are thus much higher for mechanized farms compared to non-mechanized ones. And where did we get this? As per the example given, or as per the data released by the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, mechanized farms have been found to have productivity gains ranging from 15 to 40% depending on the crop, leading to higher profits and faster returns on investment. Now, where did they mention this? Now, in one of the reports released by the Department of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare on supporting the submission on agriculture mechanization, in that document they have given this data. Otherwise, I didn't see this anywhere actually, but in that document you can see this data. That is, they are providing, or they are substantiating their support for submission on agriculture mechanization. Okay, other reasons include agricultural growth. The adoption of mechanization can boost India's agricultural growth by 1 to 2% annually, especially in regions where labor shortages and traditional farming techniques are prevalent. Scope for mechanization penetration. Why there is a lot of scope? Because in India the level of mechanization is still low, around 40 to 45% only, compared to other countries like US and China, where the mechanization is very huge. Okay, this again from the same report that I had shared with you very recently on Telegram channel as well. Okay, so these are some of the major advantages or the reasons for pushing farm mechanization to transform Indian agriculture. In either way, this is the content that you have to provide for. In either way, if the question is asked. Reasons also, these are the reasons you can provide, or advantages also, these are the advantages. Okay, now conclusion. Farm mechanization is a crucial step towards modernizing Indian agriculture. For a country like India, where agriculture forms the backbone of the rural economy, mechanization offers a pathway to sustainable development. Important. Food security, important, and improved farmer livelihoods. Government schemes like submission on agriculture mechanization provides financial assistance to farmers for purchasing equipment, and the Kisan Credit Card scheme offers easy credit for machinery purchases or input purchases. Okay, so here we are showing that, okay, this is important, and how government is promoting the mechanization of Indian agriculture. Okay, yes, and these are the homework questions, and as I've said, you can send in me the answers. Okay, I'll correct, and it is, you can send it to helpdesk eduterrain@gmail.com. Yes, Pallu. So this is all from my end today. Yes, now the forum is open for your queries, questions, etc. Natural farming, you are talking about natural farming. Okay. Natural farming is the one, see, Pallu, where without using any other even manures, etc., we'll try to raise the crop in tandem with the local nature, whatever locally that is available, with that only the farmer tries to raise the crop. That's why it's also called sometimes zero budget natural farming. Okay, because we are not going to invest any money into this agriculture. Yes, Pallu. This I have already covered in the farming systems chapter. Yes, with nature they'll be doing the farming, keeping the nature in view without harming it, and in tandem with the nature itself. And unlike in organic farming, we tend to use manures, vermicompost, biofertilizers, and all that. But natural farming, no, nothing, zero. Even if they have to, if they want to provide vermicompost, they try to do that. Provide the what you'll say, that biomass on the field itself, so that whatever the earthworms that are there in that soil, they'll be able to transform that and provide the vermicompost to the plants directly. Otherwise, nothing is added in natural farming separately or additionally. Yes. So these are the ways you can reach out to me for any kind of query or question that you have related to the content. And thank you very much once again for being with me so patiently. And if you have any queries, you can ask now, or you can send it through this. And if you want to send in your answers also, I have already given you the ID. This is the ID, helpdesk@eduterrain@gmail.com. You can send in your answers, descriptive answers, practice answers to me, so that I can have a look at them and give you feedback. Yes. And please don't forget to like this session and share this session with your friends as well, so that they can also benefit along with you. Yes, so no queries, no questions, no problem. I hope you have enjoyed this session. See you all then day after tomorrow with yet another interesting question that we'll be discussing. Meanwhile, I'll be waiting for your answers. Please take good care of yourself. See you all day after tomorrow then. Bye bye. Good night.